See, I tell you, however me and Brian Stupid really tough. You guys called for it, and you guys want it. Bernard wants it, right? And so, like I said, Jay Beswick, he wears those cool round sunglasses. And so all I have to do is pay attention to the other elderly people in the area, and they will show, and prove that there's something else that did once possibly exist or still exists in the area. And see, also Haley and Miranda Schwartz, they have their type of sunglasses too. So, see, Bernard, I have respect for it. Some of you don't. So like I said, I won't contest it. I'll step out of the way because I respect it. So if you guys want one, and you guys keep insinuating that you want one, you might get it. But I'm not going to stand in their way, especially if they know more than me. Well, I'm telling you, Bernard area, are you sure it's yours, Hillary Roboline? Are you sure? Are you sure, Bernard? Well, Bernard, that's what this is. See, I'm trying to prove to them that I had an ability at one time that was taken away from me because I actually wanted one, Bernard. But I was told I was too young. So I have to prove myself. I may never get it. But the thing is, if Joe and them are watching, I go, hey, I understand that I see a communicative sign by two senior families or men in the world. Jay Beswick, cool, brown sunglasses, which sends a message that if another set of elderly men are where the same thing as him, that they know of something existing in the area at one time or still does. Or Haley and Miranda, they have theirs, right? So, if you get one, if you get a dark Bernard or a white, whatever he's planning on doing, or whoever, may or may not be Jay Beswick, could be somebody else, I'm not going to contest it because I know they'll probably go, well, nigger. But it doesn't mean that they were all white men. So, again, Karen, you guys' racism and your cowboy, carny, country, and western, right, Randy, and all that, it keeps you, for what they did, what Hillary and them did having their free ride, you guys destroyed an opportunity. You didn't gain one. Because there's some people who understand it. But if you get one, Bernard, and he's the same dude who took care of it before it comes back and does it, I'm not going to contest him again. And if he's hearing it and Joe's down there hearing it, I'm going to say, Joe, it happened again.
That's why.
And I'm not going to contest it. I'm going to I know they can do it. And I'm just going to say, when I was younger, they moved me all around the nation or whatnot, screwing with my sleep, because they already knew I had an ability to do it while I was sleeping. Maybe Joe already knows that. Maybe Jay and some of them already know that. And they whitewashed it out multiple times in a row, Dave and his friends or whatever, to steal pieces because they knew. Whether Joe even hears it or not, it's documented that you guys keep going after known children of the cross or the black that had an ability. And that's what all the fight has always been about. And then you guys utilize it with the Negroes and lie and try to pretend to be one. And then try to pretend that they're protecting the world when they know nothing about it. So remember, I see a communicative sign from one senior member of the community all the way down, from Lancaster all the way down, and I go, I acknowledge it, Jay Beswick. I'm not going to contest it. And then I see the same thing from Haley and Miranda Schwartz, and I go, I acknowledge it, especially if they're Carney Card or Sasha Imes. I acknowledge it, and I accept it. And I'm not going to contest it, that authoritative power. I'm going to step out of the way, Bernard, even if it costs me my life. Because it probably already has. And then if he raises his up, Bernard, Perlita and Dave, and your group, 61 Amphibious Spaceman, because they'll figure out it's you guys sitting there pushing the buttons to get it to happen. Like I said, you guys won't lead the world or cosmos. There's a high likely possibility they'll be coming behind you down, Bernard, and your BB4 for the rest of your lives for messing with their stuff. Again. Because they'll test it. And Joe's down there testing to see if that's what's actually going on. Then you guys gave him all the evidence he finally needs to prove what you do. And I'm telling you, Bernard, maybe one or two people car, honks its horn. There might only be 2 people in the entire world, maybe 3, 4, a handful, that know what I'm talking about and where I'm coming from. And if you guys keep fucking it up, you guys are screwed as shit. Bernard and Perlita and Dave and your team of Negroes, of dumb, la stink, or rape.